Tula. Welcome to the 5 o'clock news. Now to Bashar with a special report.
Thanks, Gabby. Now let's look back at our past prohibition problems. It all started with the 18th Amendment. That made a total ban on the making, manufacturing, selling, and transportation of alcohol. Many thought of this as an outrage. Some people started the act of bootlegging. That was the making and selling of illegal alcohol. As bootlegging increased, so did organized crime. Many people decided to take advantage of the profits waiting to be made from alcohol. Illegal bars and clubs, known as speakeasies, sprang around the cities. Organized crime was then out of control. Most officials gave up on the whole thing, in fact. Soon, organized crime leaders made tons of money off of this whole illegal business. Among them was Al Capone, one of the most widely known criminals in the Prohibition era. When Capone was caught, however, he said, quote, "I make my money by supplying a popular demand. If I break the law, my customers are as guilty as I am." He was later arrested and sent to prison. Even with Al Capone gone, the alcohol distribution continued. The 21st Amendment repealed illegal alcohol. Back to you, Gabby.
Try Kellogg's Cocoa Krispies. They snap.
Also going to have a story on women's rights. Do women truly have total equality? Over to you, Anna.
Women have definitely gained rights in the last decade. The 19th Amendment was the biggest breakthrough 7 years ago, only passing by one state. If we could take a minute to remember a woman named Susan B. Anthony.
It is coming up soon, isn't it?
Yes, in February she would turn 107. Oh, she was such a brave woman. She just about started women's rights in the NAWSA. When I was little, I admired her very much.
Oh, me too.
But with all of her hard work, do we really have social equality? Recently, I've heard of something called women's work.
Oh, what's that?
Well, from what I've heard, it's easier jobs meant for women, like being a maid or a midwife.
Well, pish posh.
Well,
look at us.
We get paid less than male broadcast
jobs.
True, but that's not social equality. Statistics show that females try harder academically in kindergarten than in high school due to society's expectations. Male statistics show the opposite. They do better in high school in order to learn a profession.
Need an ego boost.
Possibly. Back to you.
Thanks,
Gabby.
Anna. We'll be back after this short commercial break.
It's the humanoid talking machine Victrola. It makes beautiful music just at the turn of this handle. The winding key turns smoothly and effortlessly. This Victrola makes a wonderful furniture piece in every room. No squeaking or stopping. We promise. Play all of your favorite records with the Humanola talking machine Victrola. Get yours today.
Now we're back with the 5 o'clock nightly news. Now to Elena with style.
Thank you, Gabby. Now let's take a look back on the 20s most memorable ranges in style and fashion. The hugest look trending with sparkly dresses or skirts that exposes the woman's ankle, short bobbed hair, and sometimes a feather headband. Popular and very stylish. It was also really famous because it was a new and different look for women. Now let's take a look at the Harlem Renaissance. And it started in the early 20s and is still going on. This event has involved many African American writers and artists to go to Harlem in New York to encourage each other to work. During the 20s, we were introduced to a new music called jazz. The music was originated from New Orleans and then found its way into more states like New York. This music is still popular as it was back in 1920, and I believe it will stay popular. The last huge thing that I would like to look back at is movies. First, they started out as no music, and we all understood things that the actors were doing through their movements and words that were put on the screen. Then in 1927, we were shown the first talking movie called The Jazz Singer. This movie was huge, and I know that I can't wait for more talking movies. I leave you with my look back at the 1920s of style and fashion. Back to you, Gabby.
And now for a special report on new technology. 14 years ago, in 1906, the first radio broadcast was aired. Since then, 600 stations have been added. The radio has influenced a major change in entertainment over the past few years, and we expect it to continue to do so. In other news, Disney just opened its first studio in downtown Los Angeles, which is called Disney Bros Studio. They have just created a short film entitled Alice's Wonderland, in which child actress Virginia Davis interacts with animated characters during the film. The film will not be shown in theaters due to business reasons, but will be shown to prospective film distributors. More on our recent technology news after this message. We've got word that Ford Denmark has adopted the production method of Ford vehicles. This is just another sign that the Ford car industry is spreading fast and furiously. A revolution in cleaning makes cleaning your dirty house a breeze. Oops! Cleans up anything your little one could drop or spill. The Hoover vacuum does it all. Go out and buy your Hoover today. This is Gag Montula signing off from the 5 o'clock news. Have a good evening.
I started too late.
Oh!
This outfit is hugely popular and very stylish. It was also really famous because it was a new and different look for women. Now let's take a look at the Harlem Renaissance. Oh, I did it.
Okay. I'm gonna need to charge it tonight. Remind me.
Thank you.
Remind me and pause to charge the camera.
Alright.
Okay, wait. I have to. Wait, scoot back. Wait, what happened? Oh, I was zoomed in.
Nice.
That's right. Okay.
I'm gonna record you recording. Yes, Anna, I am.
Yes. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Countdown, please.
Oh,
okay.
and that I'm sure we will all enjoy.
5.
Yeah. Okay, at the beginning I'm zoomed out, but that's okay.
Oh,
crap.
What?
Thank you, Elena. Now for a special report on
what's up?
technology. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Elena. Now for a special report on technology. 14 years ago in 1906, the first radio broadcast was aired by man. And now for a special report on technology. 14 years ago in 1906, the first radio broadcast was aired by Reginald Fessenden. Since then, 600 radio stations have been added. The radio has influenced a major change in entertainment over the past few years, and we will expect it to do special report on new technology. 14 years ago, in 1906, the first radio broadcast was aired by Reginald. Thank you, Elena. Now to you make with a stool. And now for a special report on technology with Gabe.
I said my name in the beginning.
Thank you, Elena. Now for a special report on new technology. 14 years ago, in 1906, the first radio broadcast was aired by Reginald Fessenden. 14 years ago, in 1906, the first radio broadcast.
Humanola talking machine Victrola. It's the Humanola talking machine Victrola. It makes beautiful music just at the turn of this handle.